I got catfished in RuneScape. And yes, this is a real story. So, it's the summer of 2005, and I'm playing this little game called RuneScape, or as I like to call it, World of Warcraft's inbred English cousin. I'd been playing for a long time. I'd been playing for a few years at that point. It was my favorite game, and being that I couldn't afford a World of Warcraft subscription, it was the only option available. Anyway, one night, I was in the magical world of Gielinor, and what do I see but the flyest little honey this side of Lumbridge. Now, I don't remember her name, but she was real fine. She came right up to me in the game, and she said, "Do you want to be my BF?" Now that just got my little heart a-tingling. That got my little toes a-tapping just like this. They didn't call me Happy Feet for nothing, boy. We started playing the game together as a couple, and we spent nights, days, just playing RuneScape, running around, finding rune. She even sent me a picture of herself, and I can say, she was fine, okay? This advanced to the point where she gave me her phone number. Right, dudes? You know what that's about. So we started talking on the phone. We learned all about each other, our dogs, our cats, our families, everything. She started telling me that her parents, specifically her dad, was not very nice. You know, he'd yell at her, he'd tell her to kick rocks and whatever. You know, I grew to hate this guy. I didn't even know him. I didn't know anybody in this situation. Okay? But this all came to a crashing halt when one night she called me in tears. Her dad had just told her that she had to get out. But she said that she was planning on running away. I was outraged. Okay, this is my woman, my gal. So I did the only thing that a man can do. I packed my little bag and I told her that I'd be there to pick her up at the bus stop. Now, there was a problem with this, which is that she lived 2 states away from me, which would have been like, I don't know, like an 8, 9, 10-hour drive. I don't even know. She said, "I'm going to call you before I leave to go to the bus station. That way you can be ready for me to get there in your state, my state." And I was like, "Okay, baby. I promise. I love you so much. I love you." So I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. And she never called. I found out her real name, and I looked up her MySpace. She didn't look like what she looked like in the picture she sent me. Okay. She was about 200 pounds heavier and about 20 years older. You know, I was dejected. I was sad after it happened, okay, because I thought I found the love of my life. But the moral of the story, I learned that I had it in me. I had it in me to be the knight in shining armor that I already was in this game! This game! The one that's on the screen! Look at what? He's walking, but anyway, okay, bye. Pink Fairy Armadillo.